Yeah, this seems like a good place to go over this system. It's kind of an issue for people traveling in Baja, figuring out, especially your first time, figuring out how to use a restroom. You show up at a place like this, super nice beach. There's a wash kind of behind me, an arroyo. If you walk back there, people are digging cat holes. It gets gross pretty quick, even though you think you're out in the middle of nowhere on your own. Other people are coming through, and that waste just piles up, and it's not good. So some people carry composting toilets, especially the van lifers and RVers. There still is an issue with disposing of that. I've noticed the locals aren't super keen on having that waste thrown in the garbage because it still has to break down. So what I've been doing, and you could do this a lot better. I mean, you could have a proper bucket toilet with a seat and everything, but I just have a bucket, and then I'm using this stuff, poo powder. It's basically just like a super kitty litter. You could probably just use kitty litter, honestly. This stuff's fairly expensive, but it lasts a long time. Made in the USA. I ordered it off Amazon. Let's see if I can get it open here. Sorry for all the fingers in the camera. That's it. It's just like a desiccant kind of powder. So it's going to gel everything up right away. It works really well. So I keep that. Keep some wipes. Toilet paper, obviously. And then I keep biodegradable bags. And I just use these, and that's it. So I'm only getting like 1 or 2 uses out of these because I'm throwing stuff away pretty quick. If you had a bucket seat or like a gamma lid on a bucket that's screwed down, you could get more use out of these bags. You could, one bag you could go multiple times for sure. The bags themselves are fairly expensive, actually. I got these off Amazon as well. I can't remember how much they cost, but they do work well. They're biodegradable. They're super durable. Haven't had any issues with them. So that's it though. And then everything's gelled up, and it's easier to throw it away. It doesn't smell. It's really pretty simple. And then my camper's a mess right now, but I'll just use that when I need to. Or if I'm out by myself, you just make a little spot where nobody can see it, and you're good to go. That way you're keeping the beaches clean. You can throw it away with your trash when you leave, whenever you get to a town or a place with trash cans, and that's it. It's very simple. If you have more storage space, like I said, in a van or an RV or even in a truck like mine, you could do the bigger bucket, and it's going to be more comfortable. You could also get like an independent, shelter or awning type situation. They actually make like little pop-up, bathroom stalls. If you want to go that far, go for it. But the big thing is just getting this powder. It's a good investment, and it's it's lasting a long time. I'm a month into it, and that thing is down to like here. So I think it'll certainly last for this entire trip. I want to say it costs like $50, $60. It was pretty expensive, but it's gonna last for like 5-6 months at the rate I'm using it. I always use bathrooms whenever they're around for convenience, but sometimes you need to go outside, and this is the best way to keep the beaches clean. And I think that applies to all the places I've camped and traveled in Latin America. It's very similar. Starting to notice those problems in Patagonia as well. There's just waste piling up. It gets concentrated under bridges. We all kind of migrate to the same places. So if you can carry this stuff and have a disposable system, it's just going to be better for everybody that comes in behind you and for the environment.